I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club, as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Fist? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Hemp. These girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Fist. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... ... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Fist? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Fist, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Oh God, indeed, Sheriff. I'm doing the second playthrough, I guess is what you would call this. Fist, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Nobody will kill themselves again. It'll be fine. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Oh boy. I guess. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room? Okay. Well, that's a happy poem. Okay. So I'm wondering if I can try to please them both. Alright. So we'll... Oh, Jesus! What was wrong with her face? What the fuck was that? Oh boy. What? Her face was weird. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay, I'll just keep an eye on these faces. Oh, God. That was so scary. Why am I getting so scared from video games? Jesus. Okay. I might have something to do with what word I pick. Okay. Let's see here. Heart. No. What the fuck? Okay. Vanilla? Alright. Extreme fleet. Okay. Giggle. Unstable. Oh, man. Waterfall? Uncontrollable. Oh, Jesus, what? What the fuck? Okay. Hi. What the fuck? I don't like this game anymore. Oh. Hi again, Fist. Glad you see you didn't run away on us. Fucking haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What? Okay. Oh. Thanks for keeping your promise, Fist. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Yuri had to be dragged here by Monica. I didn't know if you just planned to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Whoa, Jesus. What? You can't hang out in front of the text box. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica? Natsuki finds herself between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Fist. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait! I didn't mean it like that! Oh... If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh yeah, she was really close to the screen, wasn't she? God damn it. I thought there was something off, but I couldn't quite tell. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a buried. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this cat. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm so cautious now that whenever there's like a loading screen, because everything gets fucky, I'm on edge. I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Dot, dot, dot! But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh! What's up with a little line here, and a little line there? Oh, there's so many fucky things going on. It's fine! If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... Oh, her eye's off place. That's cool. What the fuck? What's going on? That's the book you gave me, right? Please stop. Please fix your eye. Just right. I wanted to... Oh, I'm so distracted by the eye. I wanted to reread some of it. Oh, there it's back again. Not for any particular reason. Just... God damn it. Oh, God. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Ah! Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Is her eye doing it again? No, I don't think so. I'm watching your eyes, Yuri. You son of a bitch. Well, the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Uh-oh. That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Ah! Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Fist? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so! Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri isn't into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story. It's the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Okay. I'm a fan of you, Fist. Thanks, EV4489. You're alright. Then oh, what? Okay. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body... What? What was that? God damn it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started. I might as well get started reading it, right? What? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you... Whoa, sorry. What are you saying? ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry! It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright! I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! What? I'm gonna look at the Twitch stream, see what she said. Now, hold on. I was just bathing in blood? What the fuck? Okay. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my disc until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Two of them? Okay. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but, the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. There's like red dots in her eyes. I don't like that. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Hey, thanks for watching this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please click this link over here for a suggested video or playlist that's recommended for you. And if you really like my content, click this Patreon link to my Patreon over here. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.